Looks like I'm the first one down this road so far after this cold weather advisory. Well, I guess the question now is, am I going to be able to get out of here? Hello everybody, welcome to the video. I'm going to be pulling off a night in the woods using my sleep system, my saw, my bushcraft knife and ferrocium rod, and a Mylar emergency cold blanket. Thanks for watching, let's get going. Found a nice little opening here, I'll show you around in a minute. But I just been pushing through the laurel, twigs and bush and sticks and a mess. I came across the pine tree, but I'm gonna need a fire close by, so I don't want to set up under a pine tree. I'll show you around here in a moment. There's plenty of resources. We're gonna need a fire starter, but before that we'll need a ridge pole. So let's get on that now. I'm gonna stash my bag. My plan is to set my bag like so it's off the ground, and we'll get looking for a ridge pole. Here's what we're looking at. Here's what we're working with. Big open spot. I hope that holds. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm at a spot I passed through on my way in. The bag's over there. I did see these on the way in that'll help for fire or shelter building. And this one here might make for a good ridge pole. Now I am going to inspect our pine here. What is this? A white pine possibly? Can't tell right now, but we'll come back and visit this tree. But I want to get as much wood as I can back to camp. Kind of dozing off there for a minute. All right, let's check out down this way. Probably should have taken the time to find a better spot. Definitely should have found a better spot. Should have thought about hunkering down under one of these trees, but I've already started my plan. So we're gonna go with the initial plan. This is just mainly rib work that I'm gathering here. That right back there. I think I've got all my rib work. All right. Now I need to start looking for thicker rounds like this. I'm going to try to build a log bench with this, and we're going to just build the rib work around it. So a lot of challenges ahead still. I got to get a move on. This camera is really just making things difficult for me. So this ought to be good enough for rib work for now. I need to find some bigger logs now for my bed. There's one right here behind me. I'm not going to be able to cut it at the bottom. I'm going to try. Maybe if we can get this out of here. I'm almost through. I'm almost through. Sorry about that. But I'm almost through here. I can do this. And that's what we need right there. One way or another, we got it. Yes, yes. Oh no, can I get it out of there? Oh. Hoping I could get up there and snap it. I have gloves at camp. It's not breaking the rules. It's clothing. Yeah. Okay. That's working. Big piece. We're gonna have to cut it here and make multiple trips, but it's what I need and that's what I want. There we go, there we go. Okay, now I did a test at home. The test was I needed log to measure with this high. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but to the tip of my fingertips. So I'm not going to lay down on this log piece, so I'm just going to find something to measure it with. Okay. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me step back. Now, this is almost long enough. So I'm going to say a hand width longer than this piece. Maybe a little more just to be safe. Let me double check that. Yeah, I think that's good there. I'll probably run into a pinching problem, but that's okay. Now that we've got it loose, it shouldn't be that bad. Still can't follow the always wear your gloves rule. Yeah, there she is. All right. There, my friends, is the first piece for my log bench. And I think this is going to be our savior for staying off the ground. And I'll measure this down, get my saw out of the way, and see how many we get out of it. think I'm actually gonna pull it out so I don't have to crawl up in the mess. There's a bunch of shrub. Can we get away with that? Yeah, okay. Bring it down a little more. All caught up down here. All right. This. Here we go. All right, wedge is sticking here for leverage. Let's see what we get, if it does anything at all. Because I do think this end is still heavier than the bottom end. Yeah. Unless I spoke too soon. Try to get back to where it was. But I think we're okay here. There we go. Getting these back though, guys. I had to take quite a haul to get out here to find this. Let's see if we can get one more out of this. So I may just be taking these back one at a time, to be honest. I don't need to kill myself or get hurt. Should be able to pull one more off of this. And that might be all that I get. But hopefully not. All right. Did I just? No, I did that right. Okay. Sorry there, guys. Second guessing myself. Oh, unfortunately, it's right on a knot over here. We'll run through the center of it. We won't attack the whole knot. Actually, that's going to be perfect. I don't even think... I'm not going to cut that off because I'm going to use that for firewood. We're good. Let's get out of here. I don't know whether to take the saw the first time or not. Because if I lose it, I'm in trouble. I think I'll take it back with the lightest log. Yeah. Right here's the lightest. And we're gonna make our way. You can see that tree right there covered in snow, right around that. And then I have another outlook from there. We're about a 5 or 10 minute walk from camp, basically. So let's get this back. A lot of you are telling me that will probably tell me that I'm wasting my energy and resources, but there's no dead standing pine, and I'm not gonna kill a live tree, and I don't like pine. I like hardwood. So that's my deal. Let's get back to the shelter. I do like pine actually for firewood. But geez, what's going on here? Oh, okay, our end piece. Maybe not. I thought our end piece snapped off, but it didn't. Oh, I can do 2 of those. I don't know, they are pretty big. All right, I'm just gonna go with 1 at a time. Better safe than sorry. All right, I think with the saw, leaving the saw behind, I'll be able to get 2. I am gonna grab my gloves. Just got a dusting right down my back. That's nice. All right, holding things together today, guys. I'll grab my gloves here. Should have been wearing them, but like I said, I was getting hot. Getting real hot. And I'm just gonna grab those 2, like I said. Just gonna grab those 2 logs and bring them back and be done with it, and then we'll start moving snow. Just gonna go 1 at a time. No need to hurt myself, although I do have to get a move on. Okay, I think we're good on logs for a while. I'm gonna switch course. I'm gonna start to collect some fire starting material. There's a pine that I passed on the way in. I'm gonna go check that out. Looks like there could be some fat wood branches or at least pine branches. But we need a fire starter, so let's check that out. Take the saw, the gloves. I know where I'm going. Okay. This was a potential spot for our shelter, but as I said, we're under a pine tree, and like I said, I need to have the fire close to me, so that's why I'm not here. I don't know if you could see that, but that's like a perfect lean-to. So let's see if we can get some fat wood or sap. I did see a little white spot that could be sap, so let's check it out. We'll check for fat wood on these smaller ones over here. And now, I just want to see what we got here. That might do it. There's a piece right there. Now, that white on it, I suspect that is dried sap, so I'm gonna hang on to that. First, before we get this fire started, I want to make sure this is where I want to be, and I'm starting to question that. Just want to get a little mock-up here. Yeah, so we can cut that down. Now, which way do I want the wall? I don't know the wind direction today. There's no wind, so it doesn't matter, I guess. But, yeah. Or maybe even, right? Let's just keep mocking it up. Again, that doesn't have to be straight, and I could put a spike on it, but I just want to start looking at things, making sure that we've got a good, and again, we're going to clean it up, get the snow, and I probably should have another big log, but like I said, if the sun does, if we can do it in time, we can do it in time. Otherwise, that's going to have to work. I mean, I can lay on it. It might not be the most comfortable. Might be, I'm saying might have to rearrange to get it to be level. But actually, I think that's going to work for a bench. And we're probably going to have to prop up. So let's just lay down and see how we're feeling about it. I want it as low as possible. And yeah, that's going to do good. That's going to do me good. I might put another riser down there. And I actually would like to have it lower. Let's try it. Get my bag out of the way. And that's going to give me 4 or 5 inches off the ground. I could stuff things under there if I wanted to, but like mountain laurel or dead branches and all that, I might try that out. We'll see. But I just think just being off the ground is good enough for me. Now I want to keep the fire right in this area. I'm not going to have a long fire. I'm going to try to have an oval fire. And another thing, I was hoping to come across some stones, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we want this side to be nice and dry. Now this can be our main area, you know, hanging out here by the fire. Let's get our other riser in. I'm going to go from this side because that probably won't be long enough. Might switch it to the other side, we'll see. There we go. Okay, that helps a little bit. I'm just getting rid of the snow under the bench. And again, we're gonna adjust. We're gonna tweak, but I'm just concerned about getting under here. Okay, so I've kicked enough snow away to get a fire pit about where I want it, which is right here, maybe over a little more. Looks like it should be a pretty good piece of firewood. Not sure what the heck happened here, but I just ripped it right out pretty much. It's an oak, I believe. Just don't know where to start with this thing. It's got this That's what was throwing me off. But we'll just get some base logs out of this and get moving. Ideally, I'd like to have bigger base logs, but I need to keep moving. So that I have at least a little bit of everything. That's always how I've always worked. Piecemeal. That way, you know, you figure out how to build your bench and the sun's going down. And you're stuck. So that's why I do things piecemeal. Time slips away when you're out here going and going. That's my idea behind that. Oh, I just need 3 base logs. Kind of getting hung up. One. Two, yeah, that's decent inside. It's decent. Look at that. Pretty decent. And I'm ready for this fire, man. I'm ready. Now that I think I've established a good place to set up our shelter. Okay, boom. That's all we need right there. It's going to be hard to find a flat surface for put that pine. This might do it. Let's see. Got a ferro rod, like I said. There she is. Our ferro rod. Now, I am not prepared for this to work. That's all I've got. But once I've got it going, I've got enough around. Maybe let's keep that separate. Okay. I should have grabbed more, but I didn't. I just grabbed a little bit. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. It's stuck down in the corner of my pockets. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to go back. But let's give it a shot. What do we got to lose? I don't think this is going to go. Out of ferrocium, guys. No joke. There's nothing there. Oops. I wonder if I break that up a little bit. Well, I just lost the other piece. The piece that had the most on it. Try to rough it up a little bit, you know. I don't know if that's going to work, though. Alright, here we go. There it goes again. We're going to have to go back for more. So close. I'm not going to waste my ferrocium. Let's get more pine or find a pitch somewhere. It's kind of silly to waste my time with that, to be honest, but we'll see what we can find. Cut this off. Got the most purest of sap here. If that won't take, then something in the universe is wrong. That was a pure drop. Oh. Better than nothing. All right. Feel better now. There's some oak here, I believe. Maybe it's not dry enough. Thought I had more pine around. Why do I do this to myself every time? Every time. It's not completely dry, but it'll get us going, I'm sure. There we go. Snap. That stuff was a little gummy. Build this up, get some fire on it, and be done with it. All right, we're safe. We're safe. I just gotta get some real firewood cut up, which should be fairly easy. Yeah, liking that. Oh, just such a relief. Gotta move it back a little bit, but to be honest, I want it right about there. But fair enough. Gotta get a fire built. Go some bigger branches. Yeah, see, that's oak. It's so cold that the fire doesn't even want to start. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that this starts. Oh, the struggles. Gotta get this shelter built here too. Just gonna load up. No, I keep saying it. But just gonna load it up. This isn't the piece, but I just want to get, I need to feel confidence after that long battle with the fire. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. All right, this is our initial idea. Just like that, but we wanted the, I don't know where the other Y branch went. This, I mean, will that work? Is that gonna be too low? That's gonna be too low. What happened to the other Y branch? Okay, well, there's time for that later. I gotta get firewood. This wood is gonna be used for the shelter. I gotta do something for debris, just as a shell. So I am going to get it more firewood. I hope I didn't snap up and burn that Y branch. Oh man. No. Yeah, that went well. That happened. That happened. Where's my Y branch? I don't know. I've got plenty of branches with Ys in them, so we'll be fine. Now I need to load up on firewood. No joke. We're gonna get down to, all forecasted at 1 degree Fahrenheit, colder with wind chills. So I gotta get a move on. An hour and a half, 2 hours of light. Okay, not looking good for firewood. I am going to take a little break because I'm slightly exhausted. I want to get water boiling. Take a break. I have a feeling I'll find a good, nice score before the sun comes down. But it's coming. It's my cook kit. It basically contains a lid, a coffee pot, a bowl. With this, you do get fresh snow and get some water going. This here looks clean. I should have my gloves on, but I've been working and working and working. So my hands aren't cold, believe it or not. Big old. It's going to take a while to boil this down. It's going to take a while. Again, the shelter here is not meant to sit up in. I want to bring it down. It's going to come down a lot. It's just for now. I got junk firewood and there's nothing out here. Everything's healthy. Like I've been all around. Any other time it's an abundance, an overabundance. But I guess this is a good amount of firewood. Guess I'll head that way next time. We'll put the cover on that. It's an awesome little cook kit, man. I love it. It's gonna take a while because we're burning junk wood here. It's gonna take a while too. I'm gonna have to build the fire back up. See if we can move it. Yeah, oh buddy, yeah, there we go. All right, we're gonna have to load this up. What's next? I think, yeah, the firewood is a priority for sure. I just came back to peel some layers and check on the coffee. I'm getting wood. Got a couple pieces laying back there, and I am breaking a sweat. I should have caught myself much sooner. But I've got that drying out, so I could switch out. I didn't realize. See, you gotta watch it. You really gotta watch it. Anyways, I need a cup of coffee. I've been eating snow because I've been hot. Don't worry, this thing's going soon. It's going next. But, oh, yeah. Nice. That'd be just enough for one of the type of coffees I have. Not quite. But I am gonna get my coffee in there. I did bring food with my food kit, obviously. I think I mentioned. So, yeah, that's how I'm having a coffee. And I've got snacks. I've got a piece of meat in there. I've got some homemade dehydrated fruit. I got some bread that I made that I actually mixed yeast, let it set, blah, blah, blah. I'll do that, all that stuff. I'm on this new kick thing of saving money. Gotta hit this coffee. I'm impatient. Now, if I would have just took my time getting the fire started the first time, I'd have saved an hour. If I'd have just done it right, got the proper fire lighting material. Take my time, because I did end up doing that, using that sap. But if I would have just done it right in the first time, that would have been a 15-minute, 10-minute job. So I must have wasted an hour messing around with that. But, yeah, guys, 1 degree tonight. I didn't show you my sleep system yet, but it's a lot more involved than it usually is. Let's see if I can get a hit off of this. I'm jonesing. That's it. That's it right there. We'll just let that steep. But it is what it is. One thing is for sure is we're going to get the ribbing in the back. We're going to try to find the right Y branch. This is kind of just rigged up right now, but it's the first time I really sat. And it is cold. Because I can feel the cold creeping up on me already. Just for taking that shirt, just from sitting here for a few minutes. But I needed it. I needed the break. I need to get food going too. Yep, we're running out of sunlight. I just gotta get a move on. Set the coffee right there for now. Alright, dried out a little bit. Put my coat back on and left this off. Got some more firewood here. It's gonna have to do. We'll get to building the shelter, but I want to spend some time with my coffee and relax, you know? Better get some more snow on. This is what I'm looking for right now. I don't need a fire right now. The warmth is nice. The cooking, making coffee is nice, but I want to save the majority of it for tonight to stay warm. I'm going to cut all this up, whatever we don't use for the ribs on the shelter, and cut it up into logs like that, and just stack it. That way, in the middle of the night, start to get cold, just toss a log on. You know, if it's unbearable. But we'll be all right. We've got the wood, got a place to sit, got a fire, food and coffee. What else do you need, really? Well, I guess I might as well get water, right? Get more water, melt it down. Oh, yeah, see that? The top layer is starting to freeze. It is a little bit colder. I do need to keep my work gloves on and keep my hands moving. This is going to be a constant thing too, boiling water. Look at my gloves. Not that yet, though, because I'm still pretty worked up. That top on there, I think, helps, holds all the heat in. Just want to keep my fire at the point to where it can easily be picked back up, and there's plenty of coals in there, you just can't see them. Oh, all right. I'm revived. Let's build the shelter now. Finally, as I've said a million times, right? Oh, that's nice. a blessing right there. Whew. All right. And I brought my saw. Okay, good. Good. Just like that. Yep. And then this piece. That piece might not be good. No, that's good. Just can go with it. Kind of crap wood, so, but it's strong enough for what we need it for. If I can call that good right there, I think I can call that good. I'm going to put a couple more in anyways. Actually, I'm finding out that longer is better. And that'll be our, yep, that'll be our middle piece. And I'm calling that good on the first round of framing. I can snow anchor this thing. Get that a little better. Pull that out. Set that down here for now. Okay, so first part of the sleeping system is this little mat. I started using this years and years ago. It might not do nothing. It is fairly thick, so I think it'll do something. And again, if you know, it's all about what time permits. And we want it like this. As I said, we'll tidy everything up here. And it looks like that will be just enough room. I gotta move this. I'm gonna step on it. Our blanket's legit, or a ground sheet, that's what they call it, a ground sheet, and that looks legit. Gonna keep our edges lined up like so. Then got another part to the sleep system. An insulation layer. This is something I want to keep away from the fire. So, and I've got one more item for this. I like to be careful taking this out so I don't rip it. It's very expensive. And I don't like it touching the ground like that. But what I'm going to do is come over here. I don't know why I put the ribbing up. Honestly, I guess I just needed to mock it up, right? Put that in there. Boom. Like, I'm not messing around with 1 degrees cold and colder with wind. So that's why I'm doing this. Anyways, gonna get that in there. We're just gonna get the gist of it going right now, right? I'll worry about all the little details later. Okay, so there's that, and we've also got, looks like my bag fell. Couple things going on here. A sleeping pad. Total luxury camping tonight, guys. And I have a pair of gloves, but not for as an item, just so I can have a little pillow. These things are awesome. I love blowing them up. I've been through, I think this is my third or fourth. It just blows up so fast. I'm going to keep it away from the fire, of course. And that's good right there. I tested this at home, so I know it works. But I didn't do it in this manner. My goodness, have mercy. What are you doing here? Why is it so hard to get in there? But this encapsulates everything. Okay, with the blanket on top of that, inside of an extreme cold military bag, I think is going to do it. So let's just wrap this all up and use it for a reference. Okay. Now comes the rib work. Now, I wanted to do a way more complete back wall, but we're running out of time. There we go. This is our Mylar blanket. I have never opened one. Or used one in this manner, I should say. Okay. Legit. See what I was going to do? First, let me get it up. Let me get it up and let's make sure it works. Wow. There's more there than I thought. But we will latch these down so that it'll stay and that it's legit. Like I said, this is just a little test run here. Nice little mock-up. And that's it, right? Is that pretty cool? May need to raise it a little bit because I'm gonna have to raise that. So it's nice that we have that opportunity. I fixed the shelter and I was sitting in it and the warmth holds. So that's awesome. I've got another wood pile over here. And then I did a tripod job here to hold my mylar in there. So there's two tripods, one here, one here. However, I didn't get enough to fill in the sides like I wanted to. Like I said, the materials and just the forest wasn't what I thought. Over here we've got some firewood as well. Take a look at the back. But ran out of time. That's what we've got. I'm gonna kick back, have another coffee, relax a little bit, see if I can fit on the edge of that log and still sit in it. So blessed. That fire is really warm. I've got plenty of firewood. Most of it's junk wood, but there's some oak. Pretty much junk. Yeah, this is junk right here. But we're gonna burn it anyways. Oh, there is some nice oak on the other side. Instead of gonna have a little supply over here, I can just toss them in the fire whenever I need one. It's pretty brutal out there, man. Anyways, getting tired of messing with firewood. I just want to get a nice little pile over there, take another rest and finish up the other side. Need more water again. Again, just for a small cup of coffee. And I'll run out and get more snow here in a minute. But we've got our firewood over here. There's a bunch more on the other side. But you'll say I get cold, I can go back and work on it. But it's an alright pile, I guess. There's not much oak. I wasn't able to find much on this trip except for our bench logs. But yeah, just kicking back, having a good old time, relaxing by the fire, and like I can feel it like coming at me. And of course the idea is that the heat reflects back down on me. We're really gonna have to get a rager for that, but and I just put my pile here so I could, reach out, grab them, and throw them on as I need them. I'm gonna save the oak for when I'm asleep. High BTU on the oak, and I want to say that that's black oak. If you can correct me if I'm wrong. Let me actually come over here and show you. Wait, my coffee. Now, I'm not sure about this, okay? I've seen this a couple times. But, is that black oak? Or am I wrong, or is it just pressure from the saw? I'm sorry, black oak? It looks to be. I'm not 100% certain. Anyways, I'm saving that for tonight before I go to bed. Having a good little time just hanging out here at my little camp. It's drying out my pant legs. See, now the wind switched up on me. It was coming this way all day, pretty much. There was no wind really, but okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just the smoke following the fool. But yeah, I'm just waiting to get another cup of coffee on here, boil some water, and get dinner on. Get dinner on, of course, so we'll get to it. Need another cup of coffee. And just some chill time, you know? See what time it is. See where I'm at. It's getting late. It's definitely getting a lot colder. But yeah, for now, all I need is just a little fire for heat and warming things up. I was behind the shelter and I came across some oak, and I think there's more back there too. But because that right there, that's not going to cut it. But this is a piece of oak here, so this will help. And I did cut down a couple others as well. But this is nice. A little bit of insurance for this evening. Like I said, I keep the fire real low until I'm done working and done eating. And it's the last 5 minutes before going to bed. So that is not a black oak. I can tell you that. It is an oak though. See if this will work. I've got my 4 Y branches in. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Shoot. That one I cut too short. Oh, let's try this guy. That's going to be way too long. Let's see what we can get away with though. Let's go this way. I don't know if I like that or not. The egg brown's frozen. Wow. Even right in the fire pit it's frozen. There we go. Just gotta hit it right. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Now that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. Let's get the steak on. I've had it wrapped in my bag so it it didn't freeze. I had it wrapped up pretty well. It's cold, almost frozen, but not frozen. I'll lay this guy right on here and let it go nice and slow. I don't know if that's enough room. I was hoping to have smaller sticks or green sticks that were scraped and then I could run it through it. Let's just see how it does. I mean, the wood's covering a lot of the meat. I just don't want to push it too far. We'll let that go. We'll see what happens. Kind of let the fire die out here. Yeah, I just want that slow heat. Probably should remove some of these to get to the coals, but there aren't much coals. So we'll just let that go. See how that flies. Looking good to me. Smoke here. And we'll just let that go. And the oak doesn't have a lot of flames, just a lot of heat, so I'm not in much of a hurry. I'm having fun tonight, but I can't stay up too late. All right, let's check this guy out. Don't know if I'll need my knife, but just to get it ready. Okay, slowly cooking. What I was thinking about doing is spreading these apart, getting shorter green sticks and laying it on that. I think I'm going to try that. That way it'll be more evenly cooked and I don't have to worry about part of the edges that are covering the stick smoked out to cook. So I think that's what I'm going to do. There's plenty of little, just shrubs. Shrubs like that. And get my boat knife on. Oh, I don't have it on. I gotta set it down. But yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea. That way you could spread it open and get more of the steak on. All we need is one more. One more. All right. Oh, let's see this. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. Let me first get that in there. Then what we can do is spread these apart. We can have them more evenly cooked like that. It'll take some tweaking. Boom, just like that. That way all of the meat is getting... Oh, there it goes. That's okay, that side's cooked. It's not too bad, I don't mind. I cowboy cook sometimes. But I think that'll give it a more even cook. Like that. Brilliant. And we'll just let that go. It is a little bit cooked, but I want it to be fully cooked on that side. Happy with that. Oh, happy with that so far. Looks like she's ready for a flip. Could be. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That color, that brown. So we'll let it go like this for a little more. Be looking good. I am hungry. What else do I have? Oh, okay. I got them out. Make my own bread now. So that's pretty cool. Here is a piece of my homemade bread. Just dinner rolls, really. But they're good. And I replaced sugar with organic honey. Absolutely amazing. So I guess I'll just set this way to the side over there. Just maybe soften it up a little bit. And my 2 potatoes. I'll set them right to the side here. They're just a little tiny red and yellow potatoes. And I've been known in the past to burn them, but I'm going to do my best this time. I'm going to pay closer attention this time and not forget about them and get into something else. So yeah, that's dinner. Soon, soon, soon. And boy, I cannot wait because I'm hungry. Haven't eaten all day. Just got to keep an eye on those taters. Everything's looking good so far. Get another cup of coffee on. Just sure it'll take a little while before this is done. Yeah. Look at that. I think I'm going to let it go. Oh yeah, I got to let it go quite a bit longer. Probably pick up the heat. It's probably a problem. Pick up the fire a little bit. I just didn't want to burn my potatoes and my bread. Oh, yeah, my potatoes. Gotta rotate those bad boys. Get them in there a little bit more. I'll pick this thing up and I'll put some more wood on there. We'll be good to go. Pick up the flame. There we go. A little bit of flame, a little more heat. Oh yeah. We don't even need 3 anymore because it shrunk. But we'll keep it close by. Yeah, that heat's building up. We're good, we're good. Almost done. Alright, this thing has got to be ready. Might be a little redness inside, but that's okay. Oh, right into the fire. Good job, buddy. It's okay. Oh, that's going to be hot now, huh? All I wanted to do was cut it down the middle. Not quite. Not quite done yet. Nice and cooked on the outside, but still raw meat on the inside. Let's open that up a little bit. Oh. Open that up a little bit like that. Yeah, that'll be good. I took my potatoes out over here. Let's see. Got a little mess with the fire going on down here. But I don't want too many flames, you know what I mean? Almost there. Our bread's soft. Ooh, our bread burnt. Let's try a piece. I don't like that burnt part though. Oh, that's good. Gotta save it though, gotta wait. Tempted to bite into one of those potatoes, but gotta wait for our meat, you know what I mean? Ready or not, I'm eating it. A little pink, but that's not bad. I've got my 2 potatoes and my burnt piece of bread. Better than nothing. I do want to get the fire going real quick. Some smaller pieces on. These have got oil on them, so they should do pretty good. Throw these in here, no use for them. Oh man, I haven't taken a knee all day, but I have kneeled and touched the snow. Alrighty, that's gonna take a minute, but that's fine. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. Okay, I'm ready for this. A lot of fat. I've been getting a lot of fat in my flat iron steaks lately. Starting to make me wonder. Burnt my bread even more. And a potato. That came out good. It is so cold, close to frostbite. Had a great time though. I'm not gonna bother folding this up. It's a waste of time. I gotta get out of here. A lot of things to do today. Well, someone's gonna look at this. That's just solid. I mean, I'm gonna have to take it home like that. I'm not gonna sit here and fight with it. Everything is frozen. It's like an ice skating rink. My sleeping pad, I managed to get it about the size of a football. I cramped it in there. Usually the sleeping pad's like that. Everything's just frozen. I just crammed it in. Pretty much ready to go. So there we go, 24 hours. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know what I want to do with this. Everything's frozen, I'm telling you. Okay, there's one. If I didn't have these gloves, I would have frostbite. Because I've tried keeping them. Oh, it took me 20 minutes to get my boots on. That's how frozen they were. I had to mold them and bend them, take the shoestrings out, mold them and bend them. Literally 20 minutes to get my boots on. Now, I'm not going to disperse as much as I usually do. Just throw them next to oak trees, I guess, right? And this, I mean, I don't know what to do with this other than just, I'm not going to sit here and throw all of these different directions. It's a 24-hour trip. That's the biggest one right there. Woo! But I did stay warm though. All right, everybody, well, that's the coldest trip I've had in a long, long time. So I hope you enjoyed. There's 24 hours. Minimal gear. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.